Hello and welcome to the Astro Vegan Cafe. Today I'm making one of my favorite dinners, and it's called magic miso soup. And I call it magic miso soup because it comes together so quickly and it's cool enough to eat when you're done making it. It only takes a few minutes. And basically what I use is a half a pound of vegetables, half of which are greens and the other half of which are onions, mushrooms, and carrots. But you can use anything you want. I've thrown a few pieces of cauliflower in there before, and it's all great. So what we'll do is we'll bring our water to a boil, and it is boiling now. It's 2 cups of water. So 2 cups of water and a half a pound of vegetables. So into my 2 cups of boiling water, I'm adding the mushrooms and the carrots. And I'm also adding the mushrooms to my stove top. Hold on a second here. Be careful. Good grief. 1 second. There we go. And I'm going to set my timer for 2 minutes, and those are only going to cook for 2 minutes. And while all this is happening, I'm going to make the dressing that the soup will go in, the flavor or whatever you want to call it. And so that's going to have my favorite miso, which is Miso Master mellow or sweet white miso. I also like the mellow white miso, but I like this even better. And I'm taking the lid off just so this doesn't boil over and cutting it down while it boils for its 2 minutes. And then the spices I use are mustard powder, ginger, garlic, hot peppers, smoked paprika, turmeric, pepper, and then you definitely want to use some balsamic vinegar. And then optional is flax seeds. It tastes basically the same with or without them, but there's so little you can do with flax seeds if you don't bake that it's just nice to have something to do with them. Okay, so that's got about a minute left, and I'm going to take my miso. It's about a tablespoon of miso, and put it in the bowl. And you never want to really cook miso or put anything that's boiling hot on it. I forget why, but I remember seeing that somewhere on the Miso Man stuff. What happened, girl? My hands are clean. I'm touching food that I'm eating myself, so just FYI, we're all good here. And using about a tablespoon of vinegar. And all you do is you just sort of mash the miso around in the vinegar because you're going to make a paste. You just don't want to add a whole lot of liquid to a big lump of miso because it's really hard to, then emulsify it into it, because you can see it's a really thick paste. And so you just start it with a little bit of liquid and mush it around in there. And just try and smash it all so it's smooth. Alrighty, that's pretty close. And it doesn't matter if it goes on the sides because it's all going to get into your soup anyway, right? Okay, that is boiled for 2 minutes. I'm taking it off the heat and adding my onions. I just pour them right in there. Oh, look, Ann, you finished all your onions. And they're just going to sit there for about a minute. Sorry about that. And then I'm just going to add to my bowl my spices. So I'm just adding some mustard powder. I'd say, about 1/8 of a teaspoon of mustard powder. A few shakes of ginger, probably like a 1/16 of a teaspoon. Same with hot peppers, probably about a 1/16 of a teaspoon. Just, depending on how hot you like it. Maybe just like, that's not a 1/16 of a teaspoon. That's a sprinkling of hot peppers. Garlic powder, a little more like a 1/4 of a teaspoon. Turmeric, about 1/8 of a teaspoon. Okay, so those onions have wilted, and now I'm going to add my greens. And what they're going to do, because they're frozen, and so once again, that's about a half a pound of vegetables, half of which is frozen greens, and they're going to thaw out and simultaneously cool the soup so that it can be eaten. Okay, so we still have smoked paprika. I'll probably use about a 1/4 teaspoon of that. I love smoked paprika. And a few grinds of pepper. And then this is a 1/2 ounce of chia seeds, flax seeds. But like I say, you can use them, you can leave them out. It just doesn't matter. All right. So now this is ready. And again, because you don't want to put a whole bunch of liquid onto, especially really hot liquid onto your miso. I'm just going to spoon a little of it in, just a few spoonfuls, and stir it in. Again, just so I don't get lumps of miso. And then I'm just going to pour it all in my bowl and kind of stir it as I go. That way you don't have to like stir it all at the end and try and get all the miso and stuff in there. Just kind of do it a little bit as you go. All right. And there you have it, one gorgeous bowl of magic miso soup. Is that not beautiful? That is beautiful. I'm not going to taste it for you because I've been eating it every night this week. It is out of this world. I can only tell you it's the most delicious stuff ever. Adjust the seasonings to your taste. Add other veggies if you like them. Maybe you like celery, or maybe you like cauliflower or whatever. Adjust the spices to your taste. You leave flax seeds in or take them out. But you get the key to it, and the vegetables aren't super cooked. They're just a little bit crispy, but it's perfect. You'll love it. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye.